Welcome to SDH's Look at USL Championship. We'll be doing this every single week to let you know what happened in the week that was and get you ready for the week that will be. Opening week of the season, how would Orange County SC defend their title in Colorado Springs against the Switchbacks? Big matchup in the Eastern Conference between Birmingham and Tampa Bay at Protective Stadium, where just under 10,000 were in attendance to see two of the heavyweights in the East. Let's get you through what happened in the league for Matchweek 1. Surprise out of the blocks, and just so it's out there, the home teams won every match but two in the USL Championship here in week number 1. Loudoun United scores a 1-0 win out of the blocks as the first match to start at 6 o'clock Eastern on Saturday over Indy 11 at a plus 332 in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Then your 7 o'clock starts Miami FC 2-0 over New York Red Bulls 2 at a minus 250. One of the moments of the weekend came as Pittsburgh went to AutoZone to take on Memphis 901. Big moment for the Riverhounds, Dane Kelly. Here's how it was called, courtesy of the USL Championship and ESPN+.
Skied where Dixon looks to settle, chests it down, sends it over Kelly, and it's a goal to the Riverhounds. Dane Kelly, his 100th USL Championship goal.
Okay, halftime. Here's the ball through, just able to fight through. No chance for Trey Muse.
Riverhounds, the only road team to win last week at a plus 162 against Memphis 901. So Dane Kelly hits the century mark in USL Championship. Charleston at Patriots Point knocks off FC Tulsa by the score of 1-0 as a plus 114. Lou City on a goal that if you were to ask Vicente Reyes, he would sit there and say he should have had it. Shot on net goes through his hands as he tries to defend. And his wrists, not strong enough in this particular instance. Ball deflects off the gloves, goes into the net. 1-0. Great effort by Jack Collison and the Twos in a 1-0 loss at Lou City. And no Cameron Lancaster in the lineup for Lou City in that particular match. We mentioned the defending champs. They went to Colorado Springs. Switchbacks as a plus 102, got the win by the score of 2-1. San Antonio got one of the matchups against one of the newer sides in a USL Championship. Detroit City made it to San Antonio. San Antonio FC wins by the score of 1-0 as a minus 222. Rio Grande Valley over Oakland Roots by the score of 1-0. RGV was a plus 114. Monterey Bay got off to a very rough start against Phoenix Rising out west. Phoenix put 4 on the board in the first 45 minutes. They would go on to win at 4-2 as a minus 312. San Diego Loyal, a 2-1 win over Los Dos is a minus 164. Sacramento Republic, they've had a lot of folks come in the offseason. Damia Villadere and Faraday Souza coming from Union Omaha in League One. Sacramento picked them up and hoping that they're going to contribute a lot as a plus 127. They beat El Paso by the score of 3-1. Your two matches on Sunday include the match of the week. Birmingham, Tampa Bay, 5 o'clock Eastern time. And once again, great crowd at Protective Stadium. Here's your highlights, courtesy of the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
We're about ready to go here. Protective Stadium in Birmingham. The Legion in red. Hoops on the Rowdies. Two teams with championship aspirations. Kavita goes over again. Quite the fight on his hands. He's left some space. Rowdies push forward. Ekra head on a swivel to the backside. Delgard! The Rowdies have burst Birmingham's bubble. In the 34th minute, the Rowdies grab the lead on the road.
The back post, Jan Ekra, watch him push through this. Their captain, Guanzati, all the dirty work done. Sly little pullback, and then the patience.
Oh, Dos Santos sticks his leg back. Look at what he found. Dos Santos now levels out at 2. Haribo got a piece. A missile knocked across and bounces toward Dalgard and gets out of play. Dean Martinez attempt to backheel that out, keeps it alive. Struck wide.
Trying to have a crack with your right foot. Watch the follow-through defensively. Scary.
2020 and 2021, they have been the standard bearer for the league. Marlone! What a debut for the Legion! And what a goal from Marlone to endear himself to Birmingham.
Crognali, deep-lying midfielder, serves this thing up, 40-yard ball over to the left-hand side. And then how about the touch by Prosper Kasim? Plucks it out of thin air. Marlone sort of wandering aimlessly up top. They allow him to do so for reasons such as this. Pick that out. What a touch. What vision. What a strike.
Hilton. Bouncing through. That would have been spectacular from Kyle Gregg.
How does he trying to take the sting off the ball? Look at the whip on it. Tons of English, even on the flick. Great, as opposed to having to worry about all that pressure that's right next to you and dropping it off to a teammate over your shoulder.
Turning at 2. There's room. What a laser! What a save, Van Oekel. Jake Arman unleashes. The penultimate match of opening weekend in the USL Championship. Birmingham come back late. Marlone with a banger. 1-1 against the Rowdies.
Then your last game on the board, New Mexico United at the Lab shuts out Vegas Lights by the score of 2-0 as a -3-12. Now let's take a peek at your schedule for the upcoming week, and it all starts in the midweek. As we mentioned, Atlanta United 2 gets their first dose of action at the Fraction. 7:30 Wednesday night, Red Bulls 2 come to town. You can catch that one on ESPN+. Jason and myself on the call for the twos. Then it's a quick turnaround for Red Bulls, considering that they go to Montclair, and they're the first game out of the blocks on Saturday. So it could be a bit of a rotated side in one of or both of those matchups this week for Red Bulls too. 3 in quick succession. They host Loud United at 1 o'clock at Montclair on Saturday. First match at Keyworth for Detroit City in USL Championship as Charleston Battery come to town. 7 o'clock, Dignity Health Sports Park, Los Dos hosting San Antonio FC. At AutoZone, Memphis 901 hosting Oakland Brutes. Highmark, Pittsburgh hosting Hartford Athletic. 7:30 at Lynn Family. Second home match in a row for Lou City as the Miami FC come to town. Rowdies at Al Lang hosting Indy 11. At Widener Field in downtown Colorado Springs at 8 o'clock Eastern, Colorado Springs hosting Monterey Bay. 8 o'clock at Southwest University Park, El Paso Locomotive taking on New Mexico United. That rivalry getting on early in the season in match week 2. At 1 OK Field at 8:30 Eastern, FC Tulsa hosting Birmingham Legion. So a lot of travel in these crossover matchups out of the blocks. 10 o'clock at Cashman, Las Vegas Lights hosting Phoenix Rising. Orange County SC at Championship Soccer Stadium hosting RGV. And to 10 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, your last matchup, San Diego Loyal hosting Sacramento Republic in a matchup out west. So that is your quick look as to everything that has been going on when it comes to USL Championship. Big matchup for Birmingham and for Tampa Bay out of the blocks to challenge each other in the East. And you end up with a Centurion now in the books when it comes to scoring in the league. If you're near a game, catch a game. Great product in the USL Championship. If you're not near a game and you want to follow your team, you can do that on ESPN Plus all season long, as all matches are shown right there, and you can watch them later if you can't be there and watch them in their live form. So for everybody here at SDH, I'm just John. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy your games. That is week 1 in the USL Championship.